Good morning, it's Barbara. I promised you a tour of my penguino, and here it is. I haven't done anything on it for a couple of days because the shoulder pieces are next, and then it starts being put together. And I'm hesitating to do that in my current situation. But here's the front. Now, I don't know if that's the front or this is the front. I decided to use the same combination of colors on the edges of both sides. But everything is held double with a mohair-like substance. I did stripes on both of the front sides that went into solid of that color. This is the new color I bought at the yarn shop, combined with white. This is a peachy colored yarn that I got from my natural dyers at Maryland. I don't know if you can see it there, but I combined it with both of the mohair-like yarns I have. And so it's with both, that's not it, it's with both the white mohair. Oh well, it's hard to tease things out. The white mohair and the pink mohair Surrey alpaca that I had. I guess I bought that at the store too. So it made a really beautiful combination there. I'm thinking that I might use this same combination for the sleeve on this side because I really love it. And maybe this combination, which is a very light yarn with a little bit of purple in it, and that pink Surrey alpaca that I was using. So anyway, this is the front. So the sleeves will go here. I'm currently doing the tabs on the tops of there, and then the sleeves. And hold on and I'll show you the back. And this is what it looks like on the back. So this was my magic ball from my blanket. And this is the two different kinds of fuzzy yarn held together. I think I have two strands of one of them. I don't remember the pink. Two strands of the pink and then the white. Then I have kind of a pinky color and a bluey color. So there's the back as it is now. And I'm really excited about it, but I'm not mentally ready to do the thinking to get it all together. So there you go. There's where I am with my penguino. Good morning. I'm on the deck. I have a hat on, and I'll confess I have my hat on because my hair's a mess. I'm going to take a shower later. And then it's just through the frisbee for Pearl, so she's a happy puppy. So anyway, so that's my penguino. I had another shirt on, but it was warmer out here than I thought it was, so whatever, you don't care. But like I said, all is well. Well, I think I said that. If I didn't, all is well. I'm, as I showed you yesterday, still positive. But I feel pretty good. I, in fact, forgot to take my Mucinex last night when I went to bed. And that didn't seem to be a problem too much. I'll probably take one now. I'm feeling a little nasally. But anyway, I'm fine. I'm a little lower energy than... I'm about as low energy as when I don't sleep. So, but I've been sleeping okay. So that's the effect, but it's nothing that I would classify as fatigue. So there you go. Obviously I don't have very much to talk about. I'm not doing anything. I read yesterday I didn't do any crafting at all. And I'm thinking of, knitting on some socks or something. Because I'm at that spot in my penguino where I have to figure out how to put it together, and I might leave that for another day. so when I get back to my book, my audiobook, I'm in the 2/3 of the way through an audiobook called The Silent Sister. And I've already figured out, the twist and the, whatever at the end. Well, first of all, I'm 2/3 of the way through, and spoiler alert, she just finds out her sister isn't dead. Although I guess we find that out at about 1/3 of the place of the book as the reader, because the main character hasn't figured it out yet. But it's in the blurb in the library. It's in the blurb. You read, oh, so we know something. I don't know. It kind of annoyed me. Did you really have to tell us that? Couldn't you just tell us a little bit about the, I don't know, figure out how to make us want to read the book without giving it away? Whatever. So now the main character has found that out for sure, 2/3 of the way of the book. So I have another 3 hours to listen. But like I said, I've kind of figured it all out, I think. Well, and I'll find out, I suppose. But I only have it for a couple more days, so I'll need to do some knitting and finish that book. But obviously I'm not doing very much. We were outside until about 4:30 yesterday, and I had my supper. I had my cocktail and my supper by 4:30. We only we eat in a short window of time, so I started eating about 2:30, so I ate for about 2 hours, odds and ends. And then it wasn't quite so pleasant out, and we went in, and me being in means I'm in my bedroom. So, but our time on the deck is the time that I get to spend with Dennis, and so, try to maximize that. Yesterday it worked out weird because the tree guys came at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they had one tree on the side. Oh, excuse me. We have one tree that's outside the backyard fence that they needed to do, and so they were doing that, and we sat on the deck and watched that. It was kind of interesting to watch how they do it, and what a dangerous job. And then they went in the front and started cleaning up and dealing with all the wood that had been created by taking down the 2 trees they took down the day before. And it turns out they were in the front yard the whole day. Now, I thought I only had a little while on the deck, and then I would have to go inside because I can't be out while they do the backyard trees. But it turns out they never came in the back. The problem with the back is, number one, I don't want to be sitting here while the trees are toppling, just in case they make a mistake, which happens. And 2, the dogs can't come out here because they're working out here, and so we close the dog door. So anyway, I hadn't intended to be out here while they worked in the backyard. But then they never came, and the day went by, and so that's why I did the short to say, oops, I'm okay, don't worry. Because I'm afraid if I don't do something one day, you're going to worry that I'm very, very ill, and I don't want you to worry. So that's what happened yesterday. I did vacuum my bedroom the other day, which was really nice, and I'm very much thinking about cleaning my bathroom today. And, while I'm up there for such amount of time, I will straighten my space up a little bit. And I'll be working in the bedroom as well, bring a dust cloth, and I really don't have a lot of stuff around, so it's not a lot of cleaning up to do, but it's still dusty, so. And then the room will be clean. The room is cleaned and vacuumed and clean bathroom, and since I'm stuck there for another week, almost. I guess today's Saturday. Yeah, I'm stuck there until Thursday, or 2 negative test results, whichever comes later. So keep your fingers crossed. But I do feel pretty good, so please don't worry about me. That's it for me. I'm, puttering along here. I have the luxury of being able to quarantine for 2 weeks since I'm retired. And I have Dennis to take care of me. Although if Dennis wasn't here, I would just be quarantining by not going outside and seeing other people. But he's taking good care of me. I have a cappuccino. So I will say goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.